Off to Wembley Stadium today, the home of the England football team, to try out some hospitality for an international match. Arrived at Wembley Park a few hours before the start of the match, then made our way out of the station and met by some pretty amazing views of the stadium. Lovely weather in northwest London, and it was already fairly busy as we made our way down the Olympic Way. And a quick bit of history on the current Wembley Stadium. It was opened in 2007 and was built on the site of the old stadium, which was demolished between 2002 and 2003. And the modern 90,000 seat stadium has a lot to explore, so we checked out a map and had a look around the outside on our way to the Wembley store. There was a bit of a queue getting in, but it's well worth having a look around inside. In the end, we went for one of these retro England shirts. Dressed for the occasion, we then made our way up a few sets of steps on our way to Club Wembley. A good idea to check your e-ticket to make sure you're going in the right direction, because there are a lot of entrances into the stadium. And for today's hospitality package, we made our way past the Bobby Moore statue and through the Bobby Moore entrance. Through security, then staff were on hand to point us in the right direction. We then scanned our e-tickets at the turnstiles and it was up to Club Wembley. And because Wembley is a glass-fronted stadium, as you make your way up the escalators, there are some great views of the surrounding area and the Olympic Way. Reached the top of Club Wembley as we made our way past quite a few different hospitality areas and lounges. Then there was a short walk around the outside of the stadium. And this walk takes you past private Club Wembley boxes, which is what we were going to be trying out today. By this point, it was about 3 hours before kickoff, so a good time to make our way into the private box and have a look around. An intimate lounge, and a big fan of the luxurious interior, and there is space for about 12 people. There was a member of staff ready to take any bags or coats, and also lined up inside the box were matchday programs ready for guests to help themselves. Grabbed one of the programs, then it was over to the open bar to make use of the unlimited drinks, which are available all afternoon. A bit more on this view later on. First up, it was time for a drink and some pre-match coverage. By this point, there was about 2 hours to go until kickoff, so we decided to take our seats and check out the schedule and the fine dining menu. There is table service for food and drinks inside the box, and for starters, it was chicken Caesar salad with some artisan bread. Enjoyed the food with some more company around the table, and at the same time, there was team news on the screen as the stadium started to fill up. For us, the pick of the courses was the braised beef, which came with gratin potatoes, vegetables, and extra gravy. Still fairly quiet inside the box, but it was good to be able to enjoy it with a few more England fans. With half an hour to go until kickoff, we did tuck into our desserts. Then at half-time, there were pies brought into the lounge. With about 15 minutes to go until kickoff, the shutters came across inside the box, which meant it was a good time to grab a soft drink in a plastic cup and make our way out onto our own private balcony and to our padded seat ready for the match. Tickets were from £250 per person and were available through Go Privilege, and this was for the 21-22 season. Where should we go for the next padded seat?